Hey, if you don't know who I am, my name is Chris M. Walker. I'm the CEO and founder of Legiit.com, and welcome to my channel. All right. One moment. We'll get started here in just a moment. Programmer says hi. Akash says hi, sir. Akash, Akash says I'm SEO expert. Congratulations. Somebody says BD. She says hi, I'm new. Hello, boss. How are you? Hello, boss. Hi, Chris. Hey, Chris. We'll get started in, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. Charlene, haven't seen you in a while. Shivam says hello, Chris. Programmer says hi, Chris. I am Facebook ads expert. Congratulations. So we'll get started momentarily. Interestingly enough, I opened customer support with Hyros on Friday, and they're just now getting back to me. I'm not going to respond to them while I'm live, but I thought. But we're going to get started here in just a second, and I'm going to walk you through some software and of course, my schedule for the day, and we'll do a quick checkup on our case study as well. So we got lots of cool shit to do today. So let me just. Why is it not showing? All right, there it is. Share. If anybody has any questions on anything other than how to get orders on Legiit, you can ask those before we get started. Of course, my schedule for the day, and we'll do it. So let me go ahead and share this live now at followers, at highlight, at paste. Ugh. And let's share this to some groups. Live now. Paste. And let's go over to some groups, and then we will do the needful. All right, where is it? Dude, just be new channel rule. If you ask the same question more than once in the same stream and I answer it or I choose not to answer it, you get kicked off the stream. Let's try to be appreciative of everybody's time, including my own, okay? So I got an answer for you in just a second, Clip Mix. Come on. There we go. Sorry about this. We're just trying to get as many eyeballs as we can. All right. How can I get fast order? You can't. Our free back, that's too vague of a question. What you can do is send it to PayPal. Do you have PayPal? If not, let me know what you do have. MD says, hello, brother. Wisdom Digital Marketing with our first donation. Thank you, Wisdom Digital Marketing. I have one question, if you don't mind. Let's do this. Oh, Jesus Christ. You saw yesterday what I told you, so please go do that. We'll get to that soon, Abbas. Sure. We'll give it until about the set. Until we have been here for about 7 minutes. Then we'll review our schedule. We'll check progress in the case study, and then we will get into today's content. Lots of people I messaged earlier are just now replying, which is irritating. All right. Okay, I'll work that out with you. Let me see. You can send it via Payoneer to info@superstarseo.com, and we'll get it for you that way. Dude, last warning. Ask that again and you're out of here. I already answered. Hello, boss. How are you today? I'm spending quality time I assume that means Legiit. You catching up on just released Cobra Kai? Yeah, I watched them the first day. Great. No, I won't spoil, but I very much enjoyed what they did. Hello, good sir. Hello. All right, let's get into it. Three apps left. Okay, yeah, I won't spoil for you then. Not going to answer that. You said you saw it on yesterday's stream. I explained that to you yesterday. Or you can message support. But the real answer is there are no gigs because we don't have gigs on Legiit. If you want gigs, go over to the $5 marketplace. All right, let me share my screen in just a moment. Shannon says, hey there. Hello, Shannon. Dude, don't worry about what I do. Just do what you're told or get over it. Jesus. All right, let's take a look at today's schedule. All right, let me zoom in for you. Actually, Alex doesn't seem to want to zoom. All right, there we go. Every morning we think big before we get out of bed. We think about our long-term goals and what tasks we're going to do that day to get to them and how we can do even more of that task every single day. If you do that, you will start your day off on the right foot. Then I checked sleep, and Aura. I haven't checked Morpheus in a while, so I took that off. Send it after you send it to me. Just message Legiit support. Then we have breakfast, and then we started a new customer support person. So I checked up on how she was doing and furthered her onboarding. I review sales on Legiit and Superstar SEO. I haven't really gotten to it. Look, I apologize, but you're being needy. Okay, I shouldn't have gotten as upset as I was. I wasn't rude. You're being rude too. I shouldn't have been rude back at you. That's just there for SEO purposes. And I just explained that we don't have gigs, okay? So as far as what will and will not be shown, either review what I said on the stream yesterday, or you can message Legiit support. So I apologize for snapping at you, but I answered your question and then you kind of followed up with a question that doesn't really matter. So that's why it's not an excuse, but that is why I lost my temper a little bit. So I apologize, but the way to get those answers is either to watch yesterday's stream again or to message Legiit support. I still need to hire a designer. The one I have, he does great work, but he wants $800 for one page, and I'm just not willing to pay that. I had to prep for this live stream and prepare it, which obviously I've done. We got to review our messages. I've got a lot of outstanding messages that I've just been putting off. I have 2 more outlines I have to finish. I need to have dinner. I have a podcast in the morning at 9 a.m. that I need to prepare for. I need to go grocery shopping, and then I need to read and have my bedtime ritual. And I feel like I did leave some things out. I have meetings galore today as well. So I also have founders meeting at 2 p.m. and COO, not COOO, meeting at 3:15 p.m. So, it's a pretty full day, and I'm really tired of the sound of my own voice. But okay, again, sorry I snapped at you a little bit. It's just that I'm trying to focus on one thing, and I'd already answered, and I just having to answer again. So I unneededly lost my temper a little bit. Bailey says, "Hello, Chris. I'm Bailey Morris. I sent you a message yesterday. I didn't, but I'll double check. It probably went to spam if we're not already friends. That happens quite a bit, unfortunately. All right, so that's it. So let's check in on our case study. All right, so this looks like the same. I don't really remember, to be honest. And we want to go down to the rank tracker. It says 41 and 47. Says it went up 9 positions and 11 positions. It says this one went down, but I don't think it was ever at 27. So it's probably a delay there. All right, so looks like some progress on the 2 main keywords, and then the others, which we shouldn't have been ranking for anyway, are doing it. It's just the same 3 backlinks as yesterday. And still our 3 orders are in. You need to message support for help or read the message that they gave you. Guys, please stop with those support questions. I'm on a live stream with 50 people. I'm trying to focus on that, okay? There's a time and place for everything. I think I'm going to stop sending out push notification because it just attracts freelancers who don't want to have the respect of what we're trying to do. So, so that's that. So let's take a look at, let's just confirm that. But yeah, that's where it was when we looked yesterday. So it's consistent. So let's see Pueblo home remodeling and home remodeling Pueblo. Oh my God, stop doing that. That's down to number 3 here, but it doesn't really matter when searching from here. All right. And let's check page 5. Is it just me, or is Google Guarantee like kind of annoying? Let's check page 4. All right, so that puts us at 31, or see, 39, 38, 37, which I think is pretty much what it said. No, actually, that's 4 positions better than the rank tracker says. So that's good. But again, we're searching from South Carolina for a Colorado term. Oh, good Lord. Because they don't deserve to, that's why. Home remodeling Pueblo is number 2 in maps. So let's check page 4. and it's number 49. So yeah, we've seen some increase. Thank you, programmer. All right, so that's pretty good. And then let's check out local dominator and see what that says. So local dominator. Log in. Share screen. And I just realized that you couldn't see what I was doing because, come on. And I again, I have to add, maybe it's just me, but I find the different labels here somewhat confusing. And let's do a new scan of our keywords and see if we're consistent. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to need to subscribe and turn on notifications, because I think what I'm going to do is at least stop sending the browser notifications, and I may stop sending emails, or at least not send emails every day, because it's attracting the wrong kinds of people. And that's no disrespect, but like, I don't want to talk about freelancing on these streams. There's a time and place for that, and this just isn't it. So okay. So 1.05 for home remodeling Pueblo, and the rest are pretty much where they still were. This one looks like it's increased a tiny bit, but nothing to get excited about. Pueblo home remodeling. Why did it do that one twice? All right, let's take a look at this one. Good day, boss. Good day, Mir. Yeah, it's number one everywhere except for a few random spots where it's number two. So I don't know. Can't complain. Let's look at that one that moved up just a tiny bit. The kitchen remodeling one. Yeah, so I guess that's starting to pop a little bit. So good. All right. Enough of that. Does anybody have any questions on what we were just looking at? Maybe this is your first time and you don't know about the case study or anything, something like that. If so, and there was one person that emailed me and said he couldn't find the guide, even though I've posted it a bunch. So here it is again. go.legit.com/download, and this will get you to the guide that we're using for the case study. We're just going right through it, and the only reason we're not doing anything new right now is because we're just waiting on orders to get completed. So, which are none of them are late, so it's nothing like that. But yeah. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to dive into the dashboard and go from there. Not going to literally dive into it. That would hurt our head. The only thing we've done for backlinks, we're just waiting on, if we go to our social profiles, our link foundation, our web 2.0s, and I'm also doing citations with my own internal service as well as social signals. So that's what we're doing. Those look like they should be delivered. Like one of those, wow, that's actually kind of a long time of a long due date. Hopefully they'll be delivered much sooner than that, because it's only February 17th and anyway, hopefully they'll be delivered much sooner than that. Generally they are. Mir, you're on right now. challenge on you. But we're waiting on these to get completed for now. And that's where we're at. There's not a lot we can do until that's done. So, all right. So let me reset. So, yesterday, I asked how many of you were familiar with the Legiit dashboard. And I'm going to ask that again. How many of you are familiar with it? How many of you use it? Stuff like that. Let me know if you're familiar with the Legiit AI dashboard at all. Just let me know in the chat. Yes, no, kind of. Ignite's foundations normally take 30 days, I've found. Okay, I guess it's understandable. It is hundreds of links. Yep, and use it a lot. Charlene says she's familiar. Tim says not familiar with the dashboard. That's interesting because Tim has been with us since before day one. All right. Web 2.0s are done, boss. We're working on the indexation. My man. Check out Mir at legiit.com/SEO rank 90, which is the Web 2.0 service that we bought. Anybody else? Yes, no, in between? Maybe you're only familiar with it because of this case study. Help. Rod says he's familiar. Thank you, Rod. Good to see you, Rod. Always a pleasure. How are you? I'm good. All right, so let's get into it. So most people know of Legiit as being the familiar but do not use, currently using Search Atlas. What the hell's wrong with you? So let's kind of jump into it then. So maybe what we'll do is we'll start a new campaign from scratch. And that way I can kind of walk you through it a little bit. Johnny says, not familiar, sir, but congratulations. Well, I don't want to give away the ending for Apple. Heard about it second time yesterday. Missed some days, but love the case study idea. Cool. Yeah, you can go back and watch the case study. It's on my channel. I've been doing it day in and day out. It's just we're kind of at a point where there's nothing to do until other things get done. So where was I? All right. So why don't we do this? Why don't we start from the beginning? I know, crazy place to start, but and then go from there. So let me log out. And what we're going to do is come down here and click Get Started. I don't see how it could possibly be confusing, but yeah, okay, good to know. All right, so let's just I'll just use my agency site because I know that there's stuff there. Today, what I think I'll do is give a general overview, and then each day for the rest of the week, we'll go through an individual component of it. So if you're new, you would put in your new email. If you're existing, you put in your existing email. Get my website analysis, your account. Yes, I'm well aware of that. Come on, LastPass. I get so tired of being prompted for things. Why didn't it? All right, well, we'll do it this way then. We'll create a new email and demonstrate it that way. This is for sure not a fake email at gmail.com. Obviously, you put in a real email. You zoom in. And you're going to click Get My Website Analysis. All right, let me zoom it back out. Okay, and I actually tried to show this the other day, and the formatting was messed up. So, and it's you see, it'll give you some technical things that you can do. Let me clear my cache. Come on, 1 second. We're just going to look at an existing one because after that, I'd have to go through and set it up, and that would take too long. So you go up and look at the one that we were looking at. I don't care. Look, I'm sorry for being rude, but I've addressed that time and time again already today. So please focus on what we're here to talk about or use support. All right. So yeah, I just went ahead and logged into an existing one instead because I didn't want to go through the setup. But you can see, let's see, with the technical tab was where we were. And we'll go over to the one that we've been using for our case study so this doesn't get confusing. One moment. One of these days, I'm going to start preparing beforehand. Alrighty. So I think what I'm going to do is start by walking you through everything in it, and then I'm going to show you how you get access for $7, or not for $7, for free for a week. So just 1 second here while I do something unrelated to this. Security. Does anybody have any? I got to do something really quick, unrelated to this, to make sure that this works properly. I just got to delete something. There we go. Reload. All right, that's what I was looking for before. But let's go ahead and accept cookies and log in one more time, and we'll be ready to go. Yes, accept. Log in. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, just give me 1 second, and I'll show you the technical tab. Just there's an issue with my browser. It's pissing me off. Yes, let's subscribe. All right. So while that's cooking in the background, let's go ahead and start from the beginning. Come on. Take your time. We're not going anywhere. Why, thank you. Sorry for the silence. I'm just trying to sort of issue I'm having with my browser locking up on me. All right. So what I did was just abandon that browser altogether for the moment, and we're coming back. So we're actually processing the website analysis in Firefox because Chrome is insisting that I update, and I don't want to. So, question about keyword tracking on the 97 plan. It says 25 keywords per website. I know websites can rank for a bunch of whatever, but this is only up to 25 of the important keywords. If you need more than that, let us know, and we'll figure out a way to make it work for you. But in the beginning, yeah, we just chose that number because that was the most that anybody asked for. So, yeah. So just if you need more than that, let me know. All right. Well, yeah. So anyway, let's just start from the beginning. All right, so this is the overview tab, and basically I'm going to switch over to home remodeling because we got more stuff connected there. Basically, what this is kind of everything you need all in one place. It's kind of the dashboard of the dashboard, for lack of a better term. And you can select your different campaigns. Now, you can start. Well, we'll get to the pricing later. Coming soon, you'll be able to get a full analysis of everything with AI by clicking one button. You You can connect your Google Analytics, so you can only have to log in here. It'll recommend AI. The AI will recommend things that you need to do. You have a built-in to-do list. You have an uptime monitor, a page speed report, Google Search Console. This site doesn't have any data in it yet. A social caption generator. You have your keyword auditor, which we'll look at in a moment. You have your rank tracker built in, which we were looking at just a little while ago. It'll pick up backlinks. So far, the site only has 3, but you can see it's picked up the 3 that it has. And then you can track your campaigns. So for this site, we've ordered link foundation, we've ordered social media profiles, and we've ordered Web 2.0s that my man Mirror is working on, and we've ordered keyword research. And what that does is it has it all in one place for you, so you can see the order date, the due date, and the price, and then the status. And then you can, if you need the invoice because you're European, sorry, little inside joke, then that's right there as well. And then I really want this to say AI suggested services because that's what this is. But this portion looks at these things on each page and tells you, based on our past data from our past customers, what you should use to improve the situations that you have, or the situations, the things that you have. So that's the main tab there. It's kind of a composite of all the other tabs, or many of the other tabs, I should say. But then we can go into the specific tabs. Now, the recommendations tab is going to get quite an overhaul, but you can see some of the AI suggestions so far are referring domains. You have less than 10 referring domains to your website. Get some high quality backlinks to help with your SEO. Less than 50% of your keywords are ranking in the top 3. It's a new site, so that's to be expected, but that's because our goal is, improve SEO. And then you have, a built-in like task manager, for lack of a better term, I don't know, whatever, finish presentation. I'm just making something up. You can put whatever you want here. And then a due date. I think I spelled presentation wrong. And you can assign it if you have, it's interesting. It's not showing the pop-up on your screen, but you can assign it to whatever sub-user you have in your account. And then the due date. Just pick the date that you want it to be done and click save. And then you can just check things off when they're done. So just a nice online visibility. This is our rank tracker, and you see at the top it has a graph to kind of show you your overall progress as time goes on. Our average rank is 52.14. This is cool. You can click Analyze with AI, and that's going to look through this tab. And eventually every tab will have some version of this. And let's refresh. All right. So you can see it's going to tell you what to do for each keyword. So keyword is relevant to the site's content. To improve rankings, focus on optimizing content. And so this is going to get better and better as time goes on, but it's going to tell you what to do for each keyword based on AI and based on what has worked for other people in similar niches and sites. There's the rank tracker. That's pretty straightforward. This is another way to look at your Google Analytics and kind of just a bigger area. And this saves you from having to log into Google Analytics and Google Search Console and so on and so on and so on. Search Console. I mean, this site doesn't have any real data yet, but if it did, it would be there. Backlinks report. And again, recommended services for what's going on this particular page based on AI. So we're going to get that label updated today. And then moving right along is the technical tab, which has been giving me a bit of a headache today, but we'll come back to that. The keyword audit is you can put in your keyword and your site, and it'll give you the only metrics that matter as far as I'm concerned for improving on page. We demonstrated this in the case study, but here it is again. It tells you how many words that you should have versus how many you can have. It's same with keywords on the page, keyword density, keyword in the URL, meta title, meta description, H tag, images, alt tags, and images with file name. And then here's your page speed. You can refresh that. There is a limit to that, but I think it's like once a day, which is more than you'd ever need for page speed, in my opinion. And an uptime monitor, you'll actually get, if your site goes down, you'll actually get notified. So you can, go make it not be down, which, is good. See that brilliant insight there? And again, AI recommended services for what's going on this page. So you see, this is kind of the on-page page, and it gives you on-page services and schema and a link detox service and so on. Hey, Anise, I don't know if you're here today, but there you are. So that's that tab. Reports. And it generates a report. I think it's once a week, and you can generate it on demand as well. Being perfectly honest, this needs some work. But it's, it's you can white label it as well. And then you can put in your competitor. So the other day we put in Pueblo Home Remodeling, which is a competitor, and their location, which obviously is United States. And what it does is it pulls in what they're ranking for. So maybe it helps you figure out what terms you can pursue that they are getting traffic for. For example, it might be worth trying to push them out of that position. And we're going to have more competitor information there in the future. This wasn't working the other day, but we're going to see if it is today. We're having a server issue with that, so I'll come back to that. We'll go over to tools. This helps you create social media captions. To be perfectly honest, when we created this, it was when Instagram used to work to where you had to put like dots to make spaces in between lines because it didn't work. But it does help you like know how many words you've used and how many mentions and how many tags you've used. We've got an image. We got image meta, which is an EXIF data image tool. Basically, it helps you set geotag the image and put your location in it, and help you with Google Maps ranking, despite what anybody else says, and as well as Google Image ranking. So there's that. And again, things that are related to that tab that will help you. Settings. Now, this is important. This is where you can set your goals. So if I also wanted to, I don't know, build an email list, I could put that in there, and that would change the recommendations you get for your Legiit score, which I need to cover still, as well as the recommendations on each page. You can upload the favicon, so you can see in the list here, it has the favicon on some of them. If I uploaded that, it would show up for this campaign as well. I showed you in the beginning how you can track the stuff that you've spent for that campaign. This is how you do that. You put a tag in here, and then you tag the orders in your buying history, and that way they'll show up in your campaign, so you can keep track of everything you've spent. If for some reason you needed to disconnect your Google Analytics or Google Search Console, you could. This is where you can set some defaults for the rank tracker. And Aaron, I believe it was Aaron that was asking. It's actually, I think, 50 for the agency level account, 50 keywords. For most cases, that's going to be enough. But if for some reason you need more, let us know and we'll figure out a way to do it. And this is where I told you can white label your reports. This is where you would put your logo. So it'll have your logo on it. And then if you want to delete your campaign, you do that here. Up here we have, and it doesn't say Legiit score, it should. But I'll get that added. But this is kind of the overall health of your business. So every one of these recommendations and things that you improve, and everything you connect to this, and every piece of data you give this, your Legiit score will increase. So the goal is to kind of move that as high as it can go. So let's look at the Superstar SEO one, which is much more complete. Whew. My on-page services and recommendations. Thanks, Legiit. Well, thank you. Thank you for deserving it, I guess. And you can see I had some downtime on the Superstar SEO site the other day, and thankfully I got a notification, and we went and fixed it. You can see the score here is 69.15. If I was to connect Google Analytics, I would be able to improve that. So I wonder if I have Google Analytics set up for that account. I don't think I do. Dev with a donation. Thank you, Dev. You know how to claim your Legiit merch. You can see here my page speed is last time I ran it was yesterday, and it was a little I don't really think that's low, but could be better, and so on. So, and you can see here, let's look at I think it's under visibility. We'll look at Search Console in this one because there's some actual data in it. Yeah, so you can see you can track just like you could inside Search Console. Now you don't have to open it. You can see the total clicks and impressions and average click-through and position and so on. If you wanted to see what queries you were getting traffic for, let's click impressions, sort by impressions. Freelance SEO specialist is driving a lot of impressions, but not a lot of clicks. So I might want to, work on improving that page and work on improving the metas on that page. Same for law firm SEO expert and freelance SEO and so on. But we can sort by clicks. My brand name gets the most clicks, and then best Fiverr SEO gigs. That's funny. Gets the third most clicks, and you get the idea. Most people watching this already know how Search Console works. You can look at your top pages. Obviously, the home page is usually going to be the most. No, actually, SEO report template is the most. That's interesting, considering it's down at position 65. So that tells me that's a page I want to work on improving. So you can see how this data is useful. But you could get this in Search Console, but it's right here in all your tools are right here in Legiit. Your backlinks are in here as well. So you can see different sites I have backlinks from. I think we need to set that to group ones from the same site, because I have like a site-wide link on some sites and it's showing a lot of them. So that's kind of something we need to improve, but you get it. And then there's that anchor text. And again, recommendations. What else? I really wish the Insights tab was working, but we're going to have to sort out what's going on there. So let's see what it's telling me. I need to do something on the overview. It's probably telling me I need to get analytics. So let's go ahead and do that while we're here, since we still have a good 15 minutes left. So let's hop over. Oh, crap. I forgot I was in Chrome. All right. And I mean, I wasn't in Chrome. So let me just switch screens. Stop sharing, present, share screen, window. Let's bring up Legiit as well. All right. So let's go to Google Analytics. And hey, look at that. It changed to say AI dashboard. Thank you, Shaq. Analytics, because why would you just. Anyway, no more complaining. No negativity. All right. So you see we have a 69 score there. What we're going to do is get analytics set up for the Superstar SEO site. And then we're going to watch our score increase, hopefully. See. Let's switch accounts because God forbid. Anybody have any questions so far? I'm going to show you how you can get all of this for free in just a minute, but I want to connect this first. All right, sign into analytics. I don't think I have it set up on this site. If I do, I just need to connect it. Oh. All right, I guess not. Start measuring Superstar SEO. I always check all those. I probably don't need them. Superstar SEO. New York time. 11 to 100. Internet and telecom. I don't guess it really matters. I always click all of these because you never know. Create. Yes, I agree. Probably just signed away my soul, but I wasn't using it anyway. Web. Yes, I do. In fact, we're already working on that. It's just right now we're using Local Dominator, and eventually it or something similar will be integrated. So yes, that's absolutely coming. Stream name, Superstar SEO. Create and continue. Next, let's have a Google tag. Just log in to my site. All right, come on. Now my site is down again. Oh, fucking A. We may have to abandon this because Superstar SEO is down right now again. That's been having hella problems lately because of a WordPress update. All right. Well, you're just going to have to take my word for it. Those of you that have been watching all along saw me do this for the Pueblo home remodeling site. Like the dashboard, a lot of these SEOs tools seem to overcomplicate the basics of what's needed to rank a site. Yeah, I mean, exactly. That's kind of the idea, is that a big part of our audience on Legiit is not SEOs. It's not SEO agencies. It's not anybody that, like, it's people that know that they need SEO and want to do it for their own business, and don't want to hire an agency. That's kind of who this is aimed at. But it also is for agencies who want to, have a bunch of sites under it so they can have their entire business in it. And our goal is, superstar SEO is fucked. What was I going to say? Kind of our goal is to make it as simple for both of them, make it work for both of them. So if you want to access this for yourself and just try it out, it's free for 7 days. Let me just go to the pricing page. Where is the pricing page? Oh, literally right in front of my fucking face. Hopefully it lets me show it. Yeah, okay. I was afraid it wasn't going to show it, but so you can start it for free. Let me remove Aaron's question. For free. And you just go to legiit.com/pricing, or you can go to that dashboard start page. But this is what's included for the free plan. And it's not a free plan, but you'll get a 7-day trial with any of these, or I think with this one. And then these, it's kind of a different thing, but that'll get you access to the marketplace and courses, obviously, but also get you a 7-day trial of the AI dashboard, which tracks 5 keywords and gets you 3 SEO audits, 24/7 support, and everything else that I showed you. Everything else is included in all levels. I almost think we should list all those out, but I get you everything I showed you today. It's free for 7 days, and then it's $7 a month for one site, for access to all of the tools, 5 keywords, and 3 SEO audits. If you want more than that, you can get the Legiit Plus plan, which gets you all the seller features of Legiit Plus as well. But it also gets you the dashboard with up to 3 websites, 25 audits, keywords, and 3 speed tests a day, I believe that is. And then if you need an agency plan, it's 20 websites, and then 25, 50, and additional backlink data and white label reporting. The rest of these, you'll have a Legiit branded reporting. This gets you white label reporting. So if you have like 20 clients, this is perfect for you. If you need more for some reason, just contact us and we'll get you more. But I think you should try it out and get everything you need under one place. And eventually, guys, this is going to be the entire hub of our platform, right? Like, you're going to log in. And by the way, if you decide you want to stay on a free plan, you get a handful of these things for free as well. So, there's always that. But this is eventually going to be the hub of our platform. Like, you're going to log in and you're going to be taken right to this, and it'll be redesigned and more optimized for that. It'll tell you what's going on immediately as soon as you log in, and then tell you the progress of your orders and what you need. So interesting. Yeah, so I think it's worth experimenting and trying out. The rest of this week, I'm going to go through each tab in depth, but I wanted to kind of give you a quick overview of it. This is the pricing. Again, if you want to just get started real quick, you can just go to the home page. And click get started. And that'll, like I said, that'll take you through and get you to the technical tab, which is working for everybody but me, which is irritating. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. What questions do you have about any of the tools, any of the plans, any of upcoming features? Like Aaron was asking about, AP Technology, there's your free plug, was asking about if it'll have a built-in maps rank tracker, and it will. That's on our roadmap. We'll have more AI integration, so you'll be able to analyze your entire business with one click. The Insights tab has some great insights. It's just broken right now. You can go back a couple days and see the demo of that. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is something that no other marketplace site has, and apparently I have done a poor job of telling everyone about it, because we've had it for over 2 years, and Tim has been with us that entire time, and he hadn't heard of it. So this is the easiest way I know of to not only manage everything in one place, but get data that you need from our AI, which you can also use the AI chat. and everyone has access to that. That's not related to the dashboard. Assuming that'll load. And then, what was I saying? It'll tell you exactly what you need and so on. I was literally just talking on this. Oh, it's because I logged out. Duh. Yeah, but if you go here, and that's a quick way to get started. The entire analysis takes about 30 seconds. I know thanks for being here, Sanjoy. Let me log back in. Yeah, sorry. I was getting mad at something that was my fault. But yeah, it'll have the same intelligence that the AI has. Charlene says, all in one place, so much easier, and suggested freelancers to contact to fill in the pieces for non-techies like me. Brilliant. See, that's it. Thank you. That's the exact goal we have right there. And just so you know, it's not some arbitrary like choice of freelancers. It's based on data of ones that we think will be most helpful to you. So that's our goal, right? Is to make your life easier. So thankfully, you can. So hopefully, I should say, you'll spend more money with us, but also so it'll help you. Yeah, it has the same AI intelligence here, and if you ask it about the AI about your specific campaigns, it'll tell you. So I need help with my home. Let me expand this so it's easier to see. JA bot. I want to remove the word bot. You can type in, I need help with my home remodeling Pueblo campaign. I probably should have been more specific. See, and it's going to go access the campaign in your dashboard. So it integrates the entire site, right? It's not just there's a piece up here and then there's a piece here and there's a piece here. Everything is integrated and it's getting more and more. So let me zoom in so you can see. And it's going to give you your page speed data. It's a 90. I don't know why that's an F, but you know. And then that data, it gives you your Legiit score. Oh, geez. Your keyword rankings, recommendations, and so on. And then if you ask it more specific things, like I need some guest posts for my Pueblo home remodeling campaign. As much of my work is on the mega site for the surplus store and getting consulting money out of them is near impossible. I haven't looked into the dashboard. I see. And you see, it's going to go give you some information on guest posting. But I would say, can you please recommend some guest post services for my home remodeling Pueblo campaign? I spelled that wrong. And it's going to give you some that are specifically that will help with that. So instead of just recommending a generic guest post service, it recommended a home decor and home improvement blog guest post service with a link right to it. And then so on and so on. So you see, it's recommending relevant things as opposed to just random AI shit. So that's going to, and then eventually, like this is pulled on data from your campaign, but you can also, like, eventually it'll be integrated into where there's a button on the dashboard that will tell you this as well. So it's win-win, right? You see, it recommended a home decor service. Well, that's kind of blunt of you, but the search will eventually be replaced by the AI. So, I mean, the search will still be there, but it'll be powered by the same AI. So I guess is the way to put that. It's just that takes a little bit more work, so we're not quite there yet. But yeah, so I recommend you try this out, whether you have one site or many. Just give it a go. Go up to pricing if you already have a Legiit account. If not, just click start on the homepage and give it a whirl. It's free for 7 days. If you don't like it, it won't renew. And you can just let that downgrade, and mine says downgrade because I already have an agency plan, but or you can just pay $7 a month and get access to full features. So I think there's nothing else like it. The way it integrates with the rest of the site, the way it gives you all your tools in one place, the way it gives you all your information in one place. There's nothing else like this as far as I know, and nothing that nobody has the extensive amount of data that we have to make it smarter and better for you. Will the dashboard show how my social media posts are performing? Says we don't have a social media post analysis yet, but that's a good idea. That's probably a simple AI integration. I say that my developers hate when I say shit like that, but yeah, that's a good suggestion. Let me stick that in our Slack over there. All right. So, yeah, that's what I have for you today. Tomorrow, we will again check in on our case study as well as the orders that we have for it. And then we're going to go over the individual pieces of the dashboard in more depth. And maybe I'll set one up from scratch and go from there. But does anybody have any more questions? We've gotten some great questions so far. What else can I answer for you? What's not clear? Does this seem cool to you? Yes, no. What can I do for you? I'll stick around for another 3 or 4 minutes. But then, as you see, I have multiple meetings the rest of the day, so I gotta make like Houdini and disappear. But yeah, let me know. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. I am doing my absolute best to give you the most high quality content and help and everything I can. And it's working. To be perfectly honest, I'm having the best month I've ever had on YouTube. But your subscription, it's just a simple click, but it means a lot. So if you could do that, I'd appreciate it. I'll stick around for another minute or so, see if there's any more questions. If not, I'll wrap up. Sanjay says, bye, sir. Bye, Sanjay. Thanks for coming. All right. Rock the day, everyone. Talk to you later. See you again. Best of luck to your sir. Well, thank you all. All right. That's going to do it for today, but I'm going to leave this on the screen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending. I know we had a couple of snags early on, but we worked through it. And for those of you that I snapped at in the beginning, I apologize. I need to not get so snippy, even if it's warranted in some cases. And I'm going to work on that. So I'm human too, and I do apologize for that. But we'll be back tomorrow. Like I say, we'll check in on our case study, see how our orders are coming along, see how our rankings are, both organic and maps are coming along, see if they keep improving. And then we will go into a different piece of the dashboard and cover every little inch of that within its life or something over the course of the next week or so. So sign up for that. It's legiit.com/pricing, or you can click the start button on the homepage while you're logged out. And I think you'll find it worth the $7 that we're charging for it. I mean, what's the book, The Latte Factor? Yeah. So, all right, guys and gals, gents, and what's the female equivalent, ladies? I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I know you could have done anything else with your time, and you chose to spend it with me. I'll never take that for granted. I will always appreciate it. I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace.